Crowd of boys, peace. What's good with you boys out there? Come to talk to you boys today about semen retention and having no friends. Moving alone is power. Riding solo. And if you're lonely, you're distant, you can't relate to people, circle of friends are getting smaller because they think you weird, you're strange because you ain't fixated on being out, being seen, or the idea of having women around. It throws off your energy, or even your friend group might throw off your energy. Just how their energy is. You don't have the same ideas. Your energy and you yourself are shifting, and your taste, your needs and wants begin to change when you're on this journey. So if you are lonely, good. If you can't relate to people, good. If you don't feel like going out, being around people, because you get a weird vibe or something telling you don't go here, don't go there, stay away from this person and that person, good. You're set to be in a place where you need to be in solitude and alone and to enjoy your peace. When you are at peace with oneself, if that outside of yourself doesn't add on to it, it doesn't serve your or you a purpose. Hence being when we go on semen retention and we turn away from the P, all right, when we turn away from it, our desire changes. It doesn't affect us as much. All right. This is a good thing. This is a great thing when you are set alone and by yourself. You're solo, single. Anyone else coming along or aboard this solo mission with you at this time is either helping you or you're carrying them. That's for you to decide. You could be carrying dead weight, someone who doesn't serve you. This is about self. How does this person help you? Just dropped an audio about becoming more selfish, more cold. So your ideas need to change about the people around you. What are they bringing to your table? You know what you bring. Well, I hope you do. You have some self-worth, right? It's not just about confidence. It's about the value of self. How do you truly value yourself? And this is why it requires you to be alone, because people hold a value on you if you're valuable or not, and they'll show you how valuable you are. You dig? You know when they say people show their true colors? They'll show their true colors based upon the value that they think that you are worth to them. But when you are alone, you place a certain value upon yourself. You're taking care of yourself. You're taking care of your energy. Now, carrying people with you, carrying dead weight. This example is people stuck in their ways. You're compromising to bring yourself down to their level to appease to them, to make them feel comfortable. So you have to bring yourself down. Or extra baggage. One of the things I like to talk about is traumas, what people had to deal with in the past. This both deals with male and female. This deals with us also, our traumas. So what triggers us is a big part of being alone. Because if we have people around us that trigger us, if we're on a 30-day fast from sex and we have someone around us that is into that activity and is their mind is somewhere else, their energy is somewhere else, you have no choice but to have to get from around that person, because eventually, being around that person long enough, you'll be in a predicament where they will be seeking for something and you won't. It's going to put you in a weird position. This is extra energy that you will be around and carrying with you while you're trying to be on semen retention. It's not going to work. And it doesn't make sense. So once again, if you find yourself in this position where you feel lonely, no one is hitting you up the same, or whatever the case may be going on, it's for a reason. You're on this journey for a reason, and it is to be alone. It is to dwell within your own energy. And how do you utilize that energy? You have to find that out. But you cannot be stuck in being around people, or especially with guys, with females. It's a very strong energy with females. The attraction, it's different. All right. With females, them carrying extra baggage, dealing with other dudes, that's coming along with them. Other male energy that they have received. They are the receiver of energy. All right. They have the womb. So whatever they've been doing out there, they bring that along to you. And I'm not saying this is every woman, but this follows you. So guys, you have to be careful with your energy. When you stand alone in this power, this is true power when you're able to stand alone. None of these things can get in your way moving forward. No extra baggage. You deal with your own shit. And you're dealing with your own shit. No extra dead weight. You're not carrying dead weight. We're trying to move the dead weight that you've been carrying on your own. So you don't need any outside interference. No friends equals no interference. You just dealing with you. You got to deal with someone else's trauma while you're trying to heal. It's not going to work. That's why you may not have no social life. Because you're meant to have no social life if you really want to take this journey serious. By all means, you can go ahead and be out there and have a social life and date. I've done it on semen retention, but it always reverts back. When you want to really jump on a journey and take things serious, you got to knock all that shit out and move all that to the side and put priorities first. And the minute you feel that you have somebody around that is not serving you, you got to cut them loose. Got to be cold. No interference. If something interferes with what you have going on, you have to cut it off. You can't entertain it. There's no compromise. The next thing I want to let you guys in on, all right? And it's a dating tip, but it's also a valuable lesson. All right. And that has to do with your availability, being too available for people. Always answering the phone, always quick to text, especially with guys out here. And with these females, always quick to jump. Oh, she calling? Stop it, guys. The quick text and all that. And I know there's guys out there who say, give time to text back. Make sure that you're busy or pretend to be busy. I don't like to do the pretending stuff. If I don't feel like talking to you on the phone and I see that you text me or hit me up, I don't want to talk to you. I'll respond when I feel like responding. That's one. Two, I am genuinely busy. So if I see a text and I happen to check my phone and I see someone text, I may look at it, I bet I'll text them back because you ain't really talking about nothing. There ain't no emergency or nothing like that. You're just checking on me. All right, now I'll get back to you when I'm, done doing what I'm doing. Guys, if you're in the middle of something doing your task, you hear your phone, you get a beep or you get a phone call, continue to do what you do because you're too available to people, to other people. If you're alone, You need to learn how to deal with being alone. And I bet you after a certain point in time, because I'm at this point now, even when people hit me up, I still don't answer. I don't want to talk. I don't want to text. This goes for females and males. Because I don't want what's coming with that, the energy coming behind that, I don't want that to interfere with what I got going on at that moment. I'll deal with it later. Sometimes I'm able to decipher what it has to deal with already, depending on how I left or whatever conversation I was having last with that person. But being available too much, all right, you have to draw your power back. That's why being alone, moving alone is power. You're bringing your power back to you. All that time, attention, that availability, you're only available to self now. You're letting people have too much access to your energy. People can get quick access to you just like that. I'll send a text and then in 5 minutes, he's going to reply back for sure. People know they got you like that. The trick is that you have to let people miss you. You have to ghost people. I just like to say cut them off, but go ghost. You don't have to explain anything to anybody. Just walk away from situations. And you don't need, and if somebody ghosts you, leave them alone. You don't need an explanation from them of why they are behaving the way they're behaving and can't communicate and get back to you on why they don't want to hit you back. Just leave it alone. Walk away from it. Go ahead. The same with breakups. Just drop the topic on the same thing. You break up, you have a conversation about it, whatever, however you break away from that conversation, you go ahead about your business. That person goes ahead about theirs. And if you are at peace with your reasoning at that time, then you move through the motions by moving forward, drawing your energy back, letting that person miss whatever it is that you brought to the table. Collect your shit that was on the table, pack it up, and take it with you. Don't sit there and plead and beg and say, I bring this to the table and that, and I do. Bro, collect your shit off the table and keep it pushing. Move along. Set your own table. It's very powerful when you let people dwell on your energy and sit with your energy when it's gone. And on semen retention, the more you build up your energy, that's why they say, I get exes hitting me back. Yeah, because you have left them in a place, whether it was a soul tie connected there or not. Some guys say, it's even with girls that I've just talked to, no sexual relationship. This is still energy exchange. Whatever at that time, whether it was conversation, them being in your aura, your dwelling place, however you guys gain the connection, all right, that energy starts to gain attraction back. This is about attraction, but when you draw the power back to yourself, that's when it starts to generate and you begin to attract. But you have to let people go. Let them miss you. And people show their true colors. If they really had that much value in you or about you, they'll still be around. They may hit you up, they may not. If you plan to revisit it, that's up to you. That's your choice, but give it time. Work on yourself. Have some self-value. Have some respect for yourself. Last thing, guys, man, standing alone is power. You have to embrace this true power. You cannot gain full masculine energy being around other people. Your own full masculine energy has to be gained through you. Has to generate through you to learn yourself. Being around other guys, taking tips from guys myself, and I appreciate you. But coming to this content, checking the content. Some more content is coming on the way, some stuff going on with the channel. Hopefully all is up and well by the time this audio drops. But understand, guys, that Your masculine power is something that needs to be drawn up by you, however you can do it. These tips and these gems that I give out, it's only a help. You still have to put forth the work. This requires you to, after this, when you turn this audio off, do me a favor, when you turn this audio off, go into a quiet place, wherever it is. All right. If you're catching this, however guys vibe to this content, if you catch it at work, you in your car, you at your crib, or if you want to run at the gym, however you catch the content, and drop comments on how you engage with the content and stuff like that. I know I haven't dropped in a while. I got stuff coming, but the channel's been suspended. It's cool. But take a moment in time to just stop what you're doing and tap in with yourself. You dig what I'm saying? Just tap in with yourself for a good couple minutes, 5 minutes tops. But just stop what you're doing. All right. After the audio, make sure you hit the like, and you know what I mean? Do what you do. Like I said, comment where you from, all that. Y'all could do all that. All right. Drop some more, you know what I mean? Whatever you want in the comments. Tips on audio ideas, whatever, what have you. That's cool too. But specifically after this audio, I want you guys to make sure, if it's not right after the audio, make sure you take a note. You made it to this point in the audio, you already know how I rock. All right. I appreciate you. But take those minutes, those times to reflect on self. Reflect on yourself. How's your day been going? Whatever amount of days that you are on your journey, make sure you mark that. Me, myself, I don't count the days. I'm just free flowing right now, but I'm about a good month in. I'm about to take it a month further. You dig what I'm saying? I got another audio coming in on I got more content coming. All right. But guys, more self-worth, more self-awareness. This brings more self-awareness. I just want to emphasize that you guys take the time for self. We spend a lot of time dwelling on the past. All right. And that was something that I was doing in my state of being by myself, having those times of reflection and thinking about certain relationships and things of that nature. But I'm moving forward with my life, bro. Self-reflection has a lot to do with the past also, because those are building blocks where you come from. But dealing with those things and addressing whatever issues that may have arisen from the past helps you grow. And that's what I was doing at that time. And I said, yo, I'm at a place where my circle is very small. I have no friends. I literally have no friends. People that I consider friends. I have associates, business partners and stuff like that. People I could connect with on a level like that. But as far as like friends, very small. All right. But I understood how much power it is in that, because I don't answer to nobody. I don't let anybody affect their opinion or idea or their perspective upon me to affect me. Right now, the moves I've been making on my own has been a benefit for me and mine. Because I trust myself and I trust my energy. A lot of guys out here are influenced by women and their decisions. All right. So I can't trust every guy's opinion. All right. Because a lot of them that I deal with, you dig what I'm saying? There's guys out here who move a certain way, but the people that are around me, that are close to me, a lot of them have baby mothers that they still deal with, wives. My brother is married. So, and that's no slight to any guy out there that's in a relationship or anything, but a certain amount of your opinion and perspective is influence. Even when I was in a relationship, I see those traits. This is energy. When you're dwelling in someone else's energy, it has an effect on you and your mindset and your mentality. But when you're alone, and especially as a single man, as a dependent man, you're not relying on anyone else but your own choices and decisions. And I don't have that problem of letting anyone influence my emotion. My feminine energy is geared up right now by my energy, period. My divine energy. I know how to tap into the two. Controlling emotions has a lot to do with tapping into feminine energy, knowing when your emotions are rising and then knowing when to and how to deal with it. Tap in with me, guys, on consultations also. All right. Dealing with certain energies and being alone with self and knowing how to maneuver no loneliness for real. Because, guys, truth be honest, this could lead you in a depressive state if you don't know how to channel your energy. Guys aren't used to being alone and alone for a long period of time. They feel like, all right, I'm done being alone. Let me get out here. Nah, bro. Take the time to be alone. You'll cherish it. Trust me. Later on. All right. With all that said, guys, I'll catch y'all in the next one. With love and peace.